Welcome back, awesome people, to Cocktails and Consoles. It's Melissa, and it is once again winter. That wonderful time of the year when the air gets nice and chill, and the only thing you want to do is just curl up with a warm drink and a great story. And that is what we're going to be doing here today. That's right, folks, we are finally starting our live stream of Undertale. If you've not played this game, oh, you are in for a treat. This is one of the first games that really allowed the player to be able to break the fourth wall of a game and really give them control over what they wanted to do. They could be a good guy, they could be a bad guy, they could be anywhere in between, and the story is always different no matter how you play it. So for those of you guys who are fans of the Telltale games, you will love Undertale, especially because we're going to be playing the pacifist playthrough. Now, to get in that nice winter spirit, I figured the best thing to go with a great, warm-hearted game like Undertale is a nice cocktail that'll just take the chill right off. And this cocktail not only comes in alcoholic, but also non-alcoholic versions for those of you guys who are underage or who just don't like to drink. Now, for those of you guys who are familiar with Undertale, you know the first thing that you make as your character is a warm butterscotch cinnamon pie. Now, I wanted to recreate the flavor of that, but not in pie form, so I decided to go cocktail form. So to really get that warm butterscotch cinnamony flavor in a liquid form, we're going with butterscotch eggnog. And it's really simple to make, too.
In a cold saucepan, pour in half of a pint of regular milk. Next, add in half of a cup of heavy whipping cream. Finally, add a good couple of dollops of butterscotch sauce and turn the stove on to about medium. You want it to come to almost a boil. Don't forget to keep stirring. Even though the heat is on low, there's still a good chance that the milk could scald on the bottom, and you want to avoid this. A good pinch or two of salt will really add depth to the flavor and really help to balance out the sweetness. Next, separate out the yolks from 3 eggs and add to a bowl. Add to this 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. Feel free to use more or less if you like it more sweet or less sweet. Now, beat the sugar and the yolks together until the yolks become lighter in color and all the sugar is dissolved. Add some fresh ground nutmeg and some fresh ground cinnamon to the eggs. To avoid our eggs curdling, we're going to slowly add the milk into the eggs mixture to gently raise the temperature of the eggs. This is called tempering. Gradually add a couple of spoonfuls of the milk at a time to the eggs, and then once you have 1/3 of the milk added, then we can slowly add in the rest. This recipe will make for about a good 2 to 3 steins of eggnog. Pour yourself one now, and you can save the rest in the refrigerator and reheat it as you need. If you're making the alcoholic version, nothing says butterscotch like scotch, so feel free to pour in about 1 ounce of your favorite scotch or bourbon. For the non-alcoholic version, just leave this out. Next, pour in your eggnog. This works with hot eggnog as well as cold eggnog, whatever your preference. Top that off with some whipped cream. Finally, add a good couple shakes of cinnamon and, of course, top with a cherry.
So come join us, grab your warmest blanket, a nice warm mug of butterscotch eggnog, and join us at Saturdays at 9 p.m. PST as we play through Pacifist Undertale. Cheers!